G'day everyone, Jason here with a review of set number 31109. It is the Creat-Arrr 3-in-1 pirate ship and two alternate builds. You can build a little port, and you can build a, well, I would say the Phantom Skull Cave, but it's a pirate sort of island, and a couple little boats going to the island looking for treasure. So that's the front of the box. So this was $159.99 in Australia. So top of the box just shows three builds and a little skeleton. Around the back of the box, some more photos of what you can do on the ship. So it's all brick built, including the sails. So it looks really interesting. Little brick built shark as well. The alternate builds, I don't think I'll be building those. I think I'm going to stick with the pirate ship. But let's crack this open and put it together. Okay, so we've got it out of the box. So there are 9 bags in total, but there are 2 bags, number 6. There's also a spare bag with some of these longer pieces here, I'm assuming for the sails. And there is a very large bundle in regards to the instruction manual. So let's open this up. So it looks like you get quite a hefty instruction manual for the main build, and I think it might be part of the second build as well. And then there is a third build. I must admit, I do like that Skull Island, even if it was just like a Phantom themed base. I might have to look at getting a second set if it goes on special. So anyway, let's try putting this one together. So this is the treasure that is left over after the main build. So there's a few small pieces there, a couple of weapons for the pirates, but overall not much left from the main build. I'm not sure what happens with the other 2 builds, whether there's more pieces left over. They do look a little bit small, but they are pretty detailed, so who knows. So where do we begin? First up, we have a mermaid on the front there, which is a really clever build. Got a working anchor here on the side. come around, I've set up the two cannons on this side, but you've got you can close those down, but obviously with the cannons through you want them to be open. Coming around to the back here, we've got the back detail there, there's a rudder that moves. We've got the main wheel. We've got like a little flag with the mini skull with a patch. Coming around this side, we've got the plank. I love the detail of, you know, running up to the sails, and we'll have a look at those in a second. And then you can see a little sort of glimpse inside with the cannon set up in there. And then coming back around to the front. So then we've got the sails, which, you know, there's a really cool, like obviously brick built sails, and there's the pirate symbol on there. It looks like it's come off. We've got the crow's nest up the top here. The second sail, all the rigging. But yeah, the detail is quite lovely. I mean, the deck is on a bit of an angle there. You can look inside and you can see then the captain's quarters with his chair, map, goblet, and a little inkstand. The build to the side, as I said, it's all brick built, so the detail that you get and the shape that you get here is really well done. So just how big is it? So from tip to tail, it's about 470 mil, so 47 centimeters long, and height from the base, it's about 370 millimeters. So 37 centimeters tall. It's quite a solid build once it's all together. I mean, you can pick it up. Yeah, it's quite sturdy. Like the sails can be obviously adjusted according to the wind. The cannons can be set up on either side depending on what you require. So that's the ship. So let's have a look at the figures. Okay, so it comes with the pirate captain. He's got a very sort of arrrr me hearties look. He's got the eye patch. He's got the wooden leg. He has the torch, I'm assuming, to fire off the cannons. He's got some torso printing. He's also got the sort of pleats on each shoulder, and he has the nicely printed pirate hat with the white feather in it, and he's got the cutlass. Of course, the feather just came out. And then back printing. Just some very basic back printing on him. And we have one of the other pirates, so he's in the tri hat. He's got the striped red and white shirt. Printing's a little faded on there. The yellow's not quite yellow. But he's got the blue vest. He's got the sleeveless option. There's a little bit of printing on the back as well. He's got a cutlass, and he's got some mean looking mutton chops happening. No back printing on his head. Next pirate we has got the flintlock. He's got the striped red and white shirt. His printing is much better, but again it's printed on a white torso, so the yellow comes out much better. He's got the rope sort of around his waist as his belt. Printing on the back with the rope continued, and he's wearing the little bandana, but he does have a second face, so he has a more scared look. And the bandana sort of covers that up when you, depending on the face that you're using. And then we get a classic sort of skeleton, and I think he's to go up in the actual bird's nest. And we also get a treasure chest filled with some gems and some gold coins. But there is also some brick built figures. Okay, so we have we have a brick built shark. How cool is that? So he's got a very expressive face. He's got an articulated jaw, articulated fins. He's got the dorsal on the back. He's got an articulated tail. Dark grey on the top, light grey on the bottom. His eyes are supposed to be, in this, I guess, a bit more sort of playful instead of mean, but you can actually just turn them upside down to make them a bit meaner. But yeah, that's a good little build. And as I said, it's articulated, so you can, you can open the jaw, you can move these fins around. Yeah, really good. And then in addition to the shark, we also have this little bird build, which I'm assuming is supposed to be a parrot, although it looks like a Twitter bird. But yes, so again, you could have that up in the crow's nest, bird's nest, on the ship, or sitting up with the captain. So those are the two brick-built animals. If you enjoyed this video, I'd appreciate if you could like the video and subscribe to the channel for more content of a similar nature with reviews of toys, Lego and other action figures. Thanks for watching.